mint, ramen. Robot noises. Anyone here got weed?
You thought you could get away, gamer girl. You thought that you could fucking escape me, gamer girl. But my IQ is too high.
Hey, if you haven't watched my video on Maddi's history, you probably should for this one because they're very linked characters, and also I'm really proud of that one anyway, so go watch it right now. This is Virus. Maddi has issues, and Virus is one of them. This video is going to be a general overview of the character instead of just design like I did for Maddi, because there's a lot of less crazy, complicated lore to go through, and you'll see what I mean
Dream's
later.
father.
I knew this video was gonna need a lot of going back and researching and getting old stuff. Why did I choose this one? Why? I had other ideas for video. I want to make a Resident Evil 7 video, but I chose to make this one instead. If you watched my Maddi video, and you should, you would know that the awkward one was pretty integral to Meow Madster's progression. And there's something similar happening here, but in this case, I literally did not create the character.
Hey, this is Mevonite. I was the guy John forced to draw art for in his Garden of Bamban thumbnail. Now he's forced me to read this fucking script that I don't want to fucking read.
Stop it!
Anyway, I created this character, Awareness Boy, for an ARG that me and John planned on collaborating for to make, but it never saw the light of day because for some fucking reason, John can't be relied on. God.
Fucking come on, man!
And since John is a bitch, he was like, hey, what if we connected the lore for your thing to my thing? And I was like, yeah. God, mother...
No, temper tantrums are no way to...
doing this to me?
No, you're useful. You like doing this, don't you? You like having fun? Wow, Marvin, that was a good thing that you did willingly. So yeah, I didn't make the character. He looks like this. He's not a furry. He's called Awareness Boy, Awareness for short, and he's rootin', tootin', and by God, I think he could be shooting. Over time, though, Awareness kind of became just an aspect of Kid Town, and we abandoned the ARG idea entirely. We just kept the lore and the origin of the character around, and even then, you'll find that the lore of this character is never consistent. Awareness and what was Meow Meow at the time became pretty much inseparable characters, especially on Meow Meow's side, given that in the lore, Awareness is the catalyst for everything that happens to her. Marvin drew Awareness a lot, and even I did too, because I like the character and the design and all. Usually Awareness would follow the same ups and downs that Meow Meow went through, but in my opinion, his design is a lot more consistent than Maddi's. Then, during a period of silence with the Meow Meow character, Marvin decided to reuse Awareness for a new project he was working on and rename him to 303, an all-new character. All fine and good for him, but it posed a bit of an issue to me because Meow Meow was one of my ongoing characters who I'd never really abandoned, so if I want to continue using her, I'd have to create a new character to fill in the shoes of Awareness, or Boots, or what are those actually? So I began experimenting with these drawings here, and not my finest work, I'll admit it, but I was in a rush to replace this guy, alright? I also wanted to give the character a new name, and I decided on the name Virus. Pretty basic for an evil AI character, but I didn't yet officially implement the character, though, because I wasn't doing anything with Meow Meow at the time. This is where the characters of 303 and Virus split off. Marvin and I weren't on great terms at the time, and weren't for a while, including when I brought back Meow Meow and rebranded her to Maddi. It was around or before this time that I decided to make this shitty picture book animation with a design much closer to what Virus has now, being all pixelated and so retro. And soon after I drew Maddi's current design, I drew Virus's current design. I also drew some things like this, where he's all abstract and weird looking, which wasn't uncommon back in the days of Awareness. Virus being my own has offered a lot of freedom and more creativity with the character, and at this point 303 and Virus are very different. But Marvin and I are on great terms now, aren't we? Despite us being the bestest of friends again, I don't like to collaborate as much anymore because I like having more freedom and stuff, and also, working with other people kinda sucks. I don't draw Virus a lot though, given that his shape is a bit harder to draw consistently than square. Now I want to briefly touch on the annoying shit that didn't go into my Maddi video, the lore. So Virus is actually a complex AI but 303 is an advanced AI. He doesn't have any anymore. Virus, Awareness, or what have you, 303 have had several lores and backstories over the years, but we've never had one that's like, yeah, that's the one, it's just all a bunch of gobbledygook. Is he from an Atari era game? Is he like an advanced AI made by two guys to infiltrate software? Is he like an enemy from a game who's developed like sadistic and psychotic tendencies because his entire point as an enemy is to be killed over and over? Or is he a fucking virus? So now, I just say that Virus has no official backstory, okay? He's just whatever you want him to be and what he is to Maddi, and that's a
Fucking dick! The caucasity of this bitch. Run and run. I am an alpha male gamer.
Well, that was a fun video. What did you think, Marv?
Yeah.
Haha, that's so true. Anyways, hey, yeah, that was the video. I could probably talk about these two for hours on end, but I don't want to be working on a video for 5 years. So I hope you enjoyed, I hope you like Maddi and Virus, and I hope you all have great days.